What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said, I've got some updates for you guys. We got the 67 Stepside. Lots of progress done, you guys. I made custom-made tubs for this truck. I laid all the 1/8" plate that we're gonna put down. It's all tacked, rosette welded in, and then I welded up the seams right here, guys. Seams there, seams at the front. I have to make one more piece for right across here. And then today what I'm gonna focus on, guys, is welding and blending this whole edge all the way around. I've got to get that done so it looks nice and clean. We'll go ahead and finish tacking in all the tubs. I got to take a couple of bolts out. As you can tell, like right there is it's kind of interfering with the tub. So we'll get those pulled out and we can relocate those. We got some holes we need to fill. Some are bolts that are gonna go in. Some are holes where we move the tubs up an inch. Let's see, what else? I need to still make my cooler right here. And underneath, I've got the crossbar that needs to go in. I'm gonna make that because at this point, we don't have enough time to wait on something to order for that. Like I said, guys, this truck's gonna be going to Dino's. It'll be sitting in Raceline's booth the whole weekend. We got some trans tunnel and drive shaft tunnel good. The front is fixed and it's coated with some Seymour paint, the stainless steel blast. And yeah, I'm gonna do some DAing at some point, get these tubs cleaned up a little bit better, these outer fenders. And what else? I've got all my sheet metal, my plate laid out for the hatch. This is actually facing towards us, guys. This would be what's, when it's flipped up, you would see this. Got that a little metal finish and cleaner. And yeah, so guys, we're making some progress. I got a lot of welding to do today. Jimmy's over there knocking out the Mazda, guys. Let me give you a little rundown. Jimmy is currently working on the bed. We're getting this thing cut out and fixed for the space we have. Our plan is at the beginning of the year, guys, we're gonna go ahead and redo this whole bed. I told the client we were a lot better off doing it that way just because there's some sort of plastic covering, some sheet or something. And it's just, it's not quite up to par, guys. There's, you can tell, yeah, right? Jimbo, bad. We got factory pieces of the factory tub in there still. Just, you know, I think we're better off with a raised bed, and the client agrees. This is where we're at so far on this thing. Jimbo's been killing it, wiring it up, getting everything done, making custom pieces that we need. And yeah, you guys, it's looking sick. We went ahead and mounted the compressors on the back side of the frame so they're out of the way. We got this GST Auto Parts tank, waiting on some AN fittings so we can finish hooking up all the fuel. Air is wired up, or for the most part. And yeah, guys, this thing is looking killer. I'm thoroughly satisfied with it. Looks awesome. I still got a little bit of stuff to do up here in the engine bay. I have one more panel to make, guys, but otherwise, I mean, come on, that looks sick. I got one panel to make that's gonna go across the back and connect all these two together, these two pieces together, kind of hide that back a little bit more. But other than that, we're just about wrapped up on the Mazda, you guys. Oh, and we have some fender work we need to do. That'll get done here shortly. So guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna be working on this one today. So I'll get some video, get some stuff done for you guys. So enjoy. All right, guys, I'm back. I got some welding and blending done. This whole side is welded and blended. I got this whole side, as you guys can tell, you can see some heat marks. I got some blending to do. No big deal, I'll have that done pretty quick. I also got my plate cleaned up, ready to weld. I gotta drill some holes in that. And then check that out, guys. That looks so dope. I just riveted in there. I'm not gonna fully weld and blend that plate just because we're not 100% sure this is the design that we're gonna stick with. This isn't my truck, it's my client's. So if he wants to change it, I wanna be able to take it off after the show, but this is just kind of to show off for Dino's get down. And so yeah, it's just riveted in there. It's an aluminum plate that we sprayed similar blue color to my shop logo. It's hard to tell in the inside. Sorry, my lighting isn't that great, but here's what it pretty much looks like in the sun. This is my shrinker stretcher that I did. So the blue is a lot closer to the color of my logo, which I'll show you guys my logo if you guys haven't seen. So it's a little bit closer to that, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start drilling my plates and my holes in my plates. That way I can get those rosette welded on, and then the hatch will be done. Also get that welding and blending done, and then that'll pretty much wrap up the majority of the bed. I still gotta make the very front piece, but that's maybe an hour. Then we'll take out these bolts so I can start stitching around the tubs. And yeah, I still obviously got to make the cooler hatch. We'll probably make something pretty basic, and I'll put some stickers and cards and this and that, whatever, for the show. But yeah, progress, guys. Jimbo's getting that all knocked out. We got the fender trimmed up where we needed to, both sides. So now I can have him grind the paint back and we can start making what we need to for that and get that thing out of the way, guys. Definitely got some good progress. All right, guys, I got a bunch of updates from the day. Things are looking good. Don't mind me, I'm dirty and I'm in my chill clothes. I'm about to leave because it's like 7 o'clock and your boy is tired. But let me flip the camera around. I'll show you all the good stuff and where we're gonna take off at on Monday. So as promised, guys, all of the sheet metal, all the plate is all welded in. I made the piece for the center, welded it up, blended it out, cleaned up all my weld splatter that was up on the front piece. Both sides are welded and blended. I made my little corner patch for right here. I still have to do that piece of sheet metal, but I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do because it's only tacked on that side and I need to tack it to the tubs, but I don't want anything to lift, so I gotta game plan that a little bit more. Like I said, guys, both sides are welded and blended. Everything looks good. Joints look nice. I'm gonna file those. I cleaned up all the weld splatter on the back, cleaned around the window. What else? I also DA'd the majority of this tub and it looks badass. I just kind of got bored and I was like, you know what, that would look really cool. So I'm gonna do the other one, and then when I take the tubs off, I'll go ahead and probably do the bed sides. Just make it look real nice and shiny. Let's see, what else? Oh, I got the plate in for the logo. I'm gonna flip the camera underneath the table. There's the logo. I also got the back plate welded up on the front lip. I still need to weld the side lip and side lip on this side. Weld this hole up because it does not touch anything. Didn't realize that until I welded it, and then I was like, oh, yeah. But all that's left here is just DA it. Obviously, guys, you can see it's got a super clean finish. That's how you get the metalwork magic, you guys. I start with a 36, then I go to an 80. Like I said, you guys, this is Benchmark Abrasives. Those are my guys. I use them daily. So, still need to do the front plate. I'll get around to that tomorrow. I think I'm only going to rosette weld around the plate because if we decide to change the logo out with something different, I want it to be easily accessible. And if I weld this whole plate around the side like I just did here, that will never come out. Let's see, what else? Yeah, whole lot of bed. I cleaned a lot of the inner part of the bed. I just wanted to make it look a little nice. Tired of staring at surface rust. I was left with no choice at one point to leave this outside, and it got a little bit of rain and moisture on it. This Mazda is almost done, guys. I had my AN fitting show up that I needed, my single post junction block that I needed, and the mounting bracket for the fuel pump. So Jimbo is going to come in tomorrow and knock that all out. We're going to be looking nice and sexy. He'll be able to start it up, make sure everything runs good, make sure that the air ride works, and then the bed can go on, and that's just about done. As far as the back is, we went ahead and cut off the part of the fender that was really messed up. I need to make that piece. Jimbo's not really up to speed yet on the English wheel or the shrinker stretcher, so those are something I got to do. And when I get some time, I'm going to go ahead and train him up. But both of them are cut off, looking good. He had to take out my passenger side panel, which we'll put that back in. But you guys, big time progress. Let me get a little side shot for you guys. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my balance. It's been a long day. This is on the ground, guys. And like an idiot, I just turned the camera off. So let me do it one more time. This is a couple inches off the ground with the camera, but this truck is bodied, guys. I don't know if you guys can see those sweet battery brackets down there. We got to get some batteries. But all in all, guys, this thing is turning out so killer. If you guys end up going to Dino's Get Down, make sure that you guys stop and check this truck out. It's going to be in Raceline's booth all weekend. And yeah, I'll have it all aired out, hatch up, so you guys can see all the cool stuff. And yeah, so that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I got a bunch of things I got to do tomorrow and Sunday, so unfortunately I won't be in this weekend. But Monday morning, we're right back at it. Still have plenty of stuff to do, guys. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed the update.